Hello. What's up? I didn't realize the music wasn't even, it was still muted. So you didn't get to hear anything during the wait. The beautiful restart music. I have just woken up from a nap. So, I'm discombobulated. But we will press on. Blue. Guys, summer sale is on now. Steam just let me know. Very exciting. Dark Souls 3. So we have to do that horrible. I feel like this is the day to. This like run back. Well, not even run back because that would imply I've made it through, and I have not. But this like area that I'm stuck in for the moment at the end of last stream. I feel like it's a very beginning of stream area in that like I need energy and be like dialed in a little bit, be like, okay, let's get through this. Let me move my camera a little bit. It was not a very good end of stream area. At which point I was like, I'm emotionally drained from my battle with the Crystal Sage and such. And now I'm expected to fight a cadre of very respectable enemies. I was wondering if, because Luke McClung in chat was saying that there's a multiplier on empty armor slots, and I was like, should I go to that lady? Oh, shit. What the... Yumawaru, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome. I was wondering if I should just go to the maiden vendor, and just see if she sells like rags for every slot. Just get the whole rag set, so that I can get rid of that punishment. Let me get the wrist rags. Let me get the ankle rags. Let me get nipple covers. Just something to wear that is like 0 weight, because my weight limit is so crap. So useless. Alright, now I have to fight this dickhead. Okay. Can we not? There we are. Good start. I never finished this game. Neither have I. I mean, I've watched people play it, but this is the furthest I've been playing it. I beat Bloodborne. I got a good amount of the way through Dark Souls 1 and Sekiro, but never really Dark Souls 3. Hey guys. I will say I don't like this area. Not much at all. I despise these leeches as a status effect and as a vibe as well. And I just get easily confused when there's a lot of hallways and stuff. Do you think that like actual people who lived in, these sort of chipping away, what compelled you to come back to it? I was looking for a game to stream, and I was like, I never actually really got that far through Dark Souls 3. I tried to stream it years ago when I was streaming. And I thought I would be less kind of rusty, like, because I have just beaten Lies of P recently and stuff. And because it's sometimes, for me, it's just good to stream a game that, like, I want to play. Dude, leave me alone. Leave me alone, I'm trying to chat. I'm trying to... Dude, the double slice is crazy. We're gonna have to just go back to get... Give me a break, sir. For love of God. A game to stream because... A game that I want to play, but not, you know, if there's a game that I, like, want to play so bad that I'm gonna be, like, if I'm... Like, I have Clear Obscure, or Expedition 33, or whatever you're supposed to call it. You know, no shade to the developers for the name, but a little bit of shade to the developers for the name, because that's an absolute mouthful and a nightmare. I want to play that, but I also know that if I start that, if I can only play it, if I only play it on stream, you know, like 2, 4, 6 hours a week, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna want to play it more. So it's kind of finding a game that's like you said, that I can chip away at. But hey, let's resume the thought I had that while I was climbing this exact ladder in this exact space. Do you think that people that lived in these, like when this architecture was genuine, you know, these cathedral days, all that, like, were they just lost all the time because architecture had not like come? There was no like urban. I mean, there's urban planning, but like, if I just lived in a regular cathedral or whatever, I bet I would be lost all the goddamn time. I mean, I guess people still are in like office buildings now, but I'm telling you, I think the priests probably spend like a lot more. The pontiffs or whatever, you know, in the Vatican, they probably spend a lot more time like aimlessly wandering around than you think, especially when they're new. They get called up to the big leagues, called up from the minors to the Vatican. They're like, oh my God, I don't know where anything is. They probably end up in the catacombs all the time. They're like, oh, Jesus. How do I have 1,200 souls? Oh, I got my... This armor thing is a real problem, I will admit. Oh, and he's got the nasty fog. Why do you have a flask? You're such like a... inconsequential little... Did you steal that from someone? You must have like picked that up. Some adventurer died, and he was like, "Oh, simply this makes me feel lively." And he's got it. What we could do, ow, is get absolutely bodied by a billion archers. What I was going to say is, what we could do is the strat from last time: get bodied by a billion archers and a nasty little freak. This area is horrific. This is a horrible thing to do to somebody. People say, I don't, you know, the big complaint with Miyazaki and is, oh, the poison swamp area. Oh, I hate the poison swamp area. It's always a poison swamp area. I don't know. Figure it out, man. It's not that bad. Just don't step in the damn poison. But I think it's underrated, the archers. I think that's... Poison swamp area is not that bad. Throw, like, sprinkle. Just kind of... anything more than one art, you know? All you gotta do to make someone's day miserable is throw one guy down. What's up, Jeremiah? Christ. You won't be getting me. I'm not gonna Ron Burgundy my ass into a TOS violation. I'll just say Jeremiah. I have a cousin named Jeremiah. I really doubt it's you. That would be I would be learning a lot about him if that was his name on Twitch. If he had Twitch and that was his name on it. Yeah, dude, all you gotta do if you want to just make someone's day miserable, put just like a flippy guy, you know, in the game design. Bloop. Put a little flippy nasty guy that you gotta kind of jump around. And then just put like one archer 6 feet behind him. Day ruined. At least that guy's... Unless he's like somewhere awful waiting to ruin me. Oh, I should go back to the fire shrine too, because I think I have upgrade materials for my sword. Which, to be honest, is not working out that well for me. But the vibes are immaculate. Sorry, you don't have to apologize, but you have cost yourself me saying your name in full. Good lord. As someone who is regularly entertained by describing the act of coitus as smacking wets, that one is... I'm not going to say a mouthful, because I think that's going to make it worse. Just, okay, we just roll through here, and there's a door... Wait, but the door's gone now, so I don't get iframes. That was the strat. Alright. This is where... You and your... Next... Buddy, we are going to just go maximum speed here. What are you? Some nasty, you're gonna blow up or something? The range on this man is irresponsible. Alright, we're gonna corner fight you. Jesus! I don't think I should be in here, man. What do I need to do in here so bad? Have we kind of researched that? Do we have intel? Is this... How much of a threat is this good... God damn it. Cathedral in the first place? Holy lord. What's up, Joe? Is it... Speaking of which, is it Bonnerman? Bonerman? I feel like it would be a bit of a curse to have a name that seems like a sexual joke on Twitch, and then just go with your... You go, hey, I'm getting on Twitch. I'm just going to use my real name. I'm just going to be a guy. I'm going to be a real guy on there. And then everyone thinks you're doing a joke. Not to mention the middle school. These are basically those fire mages from Elden Ring, but with blades. They're awful, I'll tell you that. I hated the fire mages in Elden Ring. At least they don't... The jump is crazy. I have no idea where I am. I just ran blindly. The little snaky fire magic that follows you in Elden Ring, that sucked. But then when you get it, I generally despise ranged fighting and magic of all sorts. My take on ranged fighting is I'm like 100%, like if you want me to shoot something, give me first person. If you don't, and don't tell me that there's first person in Souls games, because I'm not this jerry-rigged camera with a dog shit reticle on it. No. Put me in first person. Bonerman. Okay. Give me first person. Otherwise, this is a melee game to me. Even like Marvel Rivals. Oh, okay, that's not the worst. Let's just like see what's going on in my inventory. let's center my. Let me center myself. I mean, do I just go mid-roll and like put some stuff on because I'm getting absolutely shredded? Maybe. I mean, my man will become less beautiful, but what about this? Sort of a magical blacksmith? Not real throwaway joke from Mighty Wind. Oh man, a Mighty Wind. Deep Christopher guest cut. Also, is there a stealth option? Oh, somebody's to the right here, though. I'm not even going to look, because I'm just going to believe in myself. No backstab. Why would I? Do you know how crazy it would be? Like... Hold on. Give me a moment. Good lord, lady. Can you fit up here? No offense. Regardless of stealth or whatever. Okay, you do fit up here. Oh, you speak English? Good. Finish me. Put me out of this misery. Oh, okay, that would have been... Of course. Do I have like a rock? Kick! I thought I died. Went to school with an ass Osman. Yeah, that's like, I think sometimes people do that. What was the representative? John Boehner? I'm like, it's Boner, dude. It's okay to just be Boner. Please, give me a moment of peace in this world. Deep gem. That's like a... Okay, that's at least like not... You know, this is Elden Ring or whatever. It's usually like mushroom. You're like... Making me... Getting like absolutely ruined and then getting a mushroom. Making me do Three Stooges noises. I'm like... Or whatever. What are they? But I was saying... Like, stealth aside... Okay, let's get her where she was so we can complete the scene this way. Which, this can't be comfortable. Okay, you are over here. You're over there. I'll get her over here. Okay, get her. Get him. Alright, so she's here. Stealth aside. That's right. I guess I have like default auto mod on or whatever. Jeremiah just saying that the revised message. Wow, that's a big bitch. It was held, and then the auto mob was says like, message held for review. Reason misogyny. It's like, fair enough. Especially given on Twitch, I'm sure there's a lot of misogynists who would use that in that way. I think it's fair to call this lady a bitch. She was doing mean things to me. But like, to be there, stealth aside, don't give me the backstab, fine, whatever, you know? That's the nature of the game. But if you're a person, and her weapon, which is gone now, like, to just be enjoying this view, just to be here chilling, to get hit, and then immediately be ready to do a 180 with a mace that weighs 100 pounds is crazy. That's crazy work. Smacking your ass with a good book? Yeah. Well, I'm fucked here, because there's like a whole squad up there that's been waiting to beat my ass. Even this guy. Do you do anything? You've got like little tentacles. So this is just about a recurring goo through the series. I miscalculated. Wasn't even planning to gender them. Yeah. Now this is gameplay. We are in like pure shortcut seeking mode. Okay, he tried to fog me. Does that mean he knows I'm here? Big burp. Oh, you can say his. My last name could be foreign. I doubt it. Hyphenated. Seem peaceful? Okay. There's no... Yeah, I was like, there's no way there's not some mess here. Actually, I think I've been to this area before, because I remember that guy. Let's go to Firelink while we're here. Let's check that lady's rag inventory. See, that's one thing I played Demon Souls recently. Did not beat it. That game is, whew, brother. And there's so many things that are like, you really understand why. Like Demon Souls is, I think, a cult classic, but like you understand why it didn't hit like Dark Souls, because Demon Souls. You think Dark Souls is an exercise in self-flagellation? Like Demon Souls is just like, my God, you know. It's like some sort of. You ever get like a cheap can opener that just like doesn't. You remember there used to be can openers? This is some boomer shit, dude. I'm about to go on a real boomer shit. The remake, yeah. My perfectly arranged chairs. I spent all day on those. That's why they're probably so mad at me, is every time I die, there's a period of time that passes before I respawn, you know, that I don't see from my end. And they're like, all right, well, let's set those chairs back up. And then I smash them all again. But yeah, those super old can openers where they didn't like smooth out the edge of the can, and you would create. It was like a genuine opening up some SpaghettiOs was like, there was like a good chance you would go to the emergency room. Like you would almost need stitches like 1 out of 5 times opening up your damn SpaghettiOs. That's what playing Demon Souls felt like. It was like so impossible not to just feel pain. All of which is to say, this like system here, I don't think I need that much souls. This system of leveling where there's like a dedicated stat for stamina, which I need badly, and there's a dedicated that stat, neither endurance nor strength is connected to equip load, is annoying.
Just good. What neat.
Oh, I still don't have enough. What a nightmare. I need to repair anything? I'm not repairing anything. I have like some raw gems and stuff, I think. The boss runbacks in Demon Souls were criminal. The boss, they're horrible. They're like next level. That's also why I thought this wouldn't be too bad. It's because I was like, well, I just did all that. It can't be worse. What's your...
Money.
Oh, hey. Thank you for a gift sub from Big J from the Bay. Thank you. A gift sub to Normal Sim. Enjoy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Very kind. I don't want really like real armor, lady. I just want something to fill slots. Not to be gross.
Ashen 1.
Be sure to bring more souls, lady. I'm trying. It's rough out here. Cleansing chapel. I am being cleansed. I tell you that. I'm being rinsed. It's... I feel like I keep getting weapons that I like, and then I'm being like, I should probably just use the Uchigatana. And I'm feeling that here too, because I am fighting almost exclusively in hallways. And the sword is causing me no end of strife. Yeah. And then I might be able to get back to like a reasonable equip load too. I need to get to 15 for fast rolls. This is where I need some rags. I threw away the master's clothing early on. I should not have done that. I think the hand is the least punishing. 15.7, we're getting there, we're getting there. It's still mid-roll. See if I can just ditch the loincloth. Alright, we're gonna try this. Isn't Normal Sim from the pod like the... Yeah, Normal Sim is a name I recognize. I think Normal Sim is the... On the Discord... has been many Sims at this point. Meat Sim. I think that's the most recent, maybe, Meat Sim? With an avatar of Jack Black's face. And apparently lurking, which I appreciate. Hey, lurk away. Lurk away. Your presence is recorded. A little bit of everything, TBF. But what's up, Normalcy? Yes, one of our volunteer researchers almost. This is, I mean, I would say I missed a shortcut, but I think that I can't even just in good faith act like it's that I'm missing one. It's just that I'm running at breakneck speed, like as fast as I can through all of this. Just gonna let him go on patrol. A witch hat in a video game? Stir is a Perfect Dark reference. Perfect Dark, man. I was not allowed to play Perfect Dark because it had a gun in it. My parents were very they were both anti-gun in every sense in games. I was also not allowed to own super soakers because they were a form of gun, which I thought was a little rich because they are usually blue and orange and, you know, don't look like guns unless bullets came in tanks. Ow. But yeah. And my parents would like research video games that I wanted to buy or play. They actually would like to. God damn it. Dude, give me a moment here. Yeah. I know. Great. I'm not sure I could just sprint through this. Did you try to argue the gun was also a laptop and therefore not the same thing? But then I could have used the laptop in the game to connect with online with bad actors. Waiting for my parents to be out so I could play my downloaded Metal Slug ROMs because their research determined it was too violent. I mean, Metal Slug is, people are blowing up in that game. I think I was a little safer with 2D stuff. But I think even like Gunstar Heroes and stuff would be like, what is this? I mean, I think kids today, I mean, are there even like, I feel like there were a lot more like super all ages games back then. Because now even like the super pop, I mean, Fortnite is guns. And yeah, there's not like blood, but you're still like hitting somebody with a shotgun. Doing better at all, but doesn't know the consensus on this area is to be on level 4 and with plus 3 or 4 weapon. You're definitely punching up. Well, hey, I gotta believe in myself, am I right? Also, I don't feel like I ran to some inexplicably good... I don't feel like there was another option for me. I guess I could go back and look. But I defeated a boss, I walked forward, and I was brought here. So... whose fault is that? I'd say. Whose fault is that? Yes. I know your tricks. But do they expect me? How fast do they expect him to be in this area? Because that might be where my skills come through. Bing. Just less enemies would be good. Well, see ya. Can I like... Alright, you I feel I can deal with. Very nice. I feel like I could skip this. This is where the big man is. He's down there. Some idiot. Alright, now that I'm through the absolute nightmare gauntlet, I feel like I can kind of take fights one at a time and be okay. Man, I was booking it. I didn't even pick up this item. Oh. A classic trap. Dual charm. Oh, useless online items. Perfect. I mean, I just want to get at least a shortcut here. I just need something to feel like I've made progress. Have you been playing Death Stranding? No, I like, even though I was kind of following it, I didn't realize it was that close to coming out. That would be a good stream game as well. I like the first one a lot. And this one seems like more of a... Whoop. Hello. Depending on your opinion, I guess. Classic. We're just... slash damage very ineffective here. But... from the clip I saw, from like Summer Games, whatever, festival, it seems like it's more of a... like there's actual combat and stuff. Versus old Death Stranding. There really wasn't. I got too many damn games to play, dude. I wish that they would go... I understand this goes with this smells of a shortcut. Please. Down? No. I wish they would, like... It almost would benefit them for developers to, like, get together and just kind of spread games out. Because I feel like there's, like, long dry periods, and now there's, like, 5 games I feel like I need to play right now. Because I got Clair Obscur. I got, Night Rain. I got so much... That's where the big man was. That's where it came from. I've already been down there because I got trapped down there. Oh, normal 5 gifted subs, Normal Sim. Thank you. That's very generous. I appreciate it. Lloyd Sword Ring. Okay. Can you reach here? No. This is where we take this fight. Okay, he can reach here. This is not where we take this fight. Gimme. These guys? Oh, he's got a 1-2. I mean, this is gonna like... Dude, the agility on that guy. Hey, that is super generous. I really appreciate the 5 gifted subs. Enjoy Master Poe 3, or I guess just Master Poe. Mike Apocalypso, Yumawaru, Evil Naravar, and Jugusdufs. Enjoy. What's that ring I got? Boost attacks when HP is full. Okay. So Lloyd's, okay, it's all Lloyd stuff. Alright, well if this is not where I'm supposed to be, let's move backwards a bit. Okay, let's go back to big. I simply can't abide the mid-roll. Punishment aside. Dogs and archers this way. Baron's Keep slightly lower in this. Well, I know there's that giant archer. I know that from watching playthroughs of this. Hear his little feet. Did he go through the map? I should maybe... That one guy next to the other bonfire, though, does have... I could have farmed him for Titanite shards.
Excuse me.
Ho ho ho. Yeah, there's...
Cleanse the bastard's curse.
Ow. I know there's two of these guys. You know what? Why don't... I'm just gonna let you guys do your thing. Alright. Let's observe. See, but there's such a direct path, because this is where Crystal Sage was. Maybe there's an exit over here. I've earned a hype chest. Open to see my reward. This is nothing. This is just a trap, I guess, if you're fighting the boss. Like, I hesitate to ask because I feel like I'm getting into dangerous backseating levels. Like, was fighting Crystal Sage early? Or should I have just gone a different way after Crystal Sage? Hi. Go to before Sage. Alright. Sage wasn't, I don't think, particularly bad either. Warriors slumber ahead. Oh, okay, I remember this area. Is Moonlight Butterfly DS3? That's DS1, I think. But I do think I remember a forest of, like, sleeping knights. Moonlight Butterfly is DS1. That's an annoying fight, so I'm glad to hear that. Okay, you're definitely the first one. I have not seen you before. You're just gonna be annoying, aren't you? Two of you. Perfect. Got crazy hyper armor. Which I guess is not that surprising, given your body composition. I would love to fight one of you. You're brothers, aren't you? Weird little brothers. Every enemy in this game has like an insane gap closer. Very well-rounded, these enemies. Alright, you, with the club, need to fuck off while I fight your brother. So that you guys can keep some semblance of honor here. Walking around and be like, me and my brother are the best warriors around. Yeah, because you're 2v1ing everybody, man. Do your, like, crazy combo that at least gets you stuck. You and me, buddy. Do your combo. I hear your brother coming. We're gonna just keep kiting you. Is this kickable? Not what I want. I did think I de-aggroed his brother for a second, which was nice. Alright, I can actually stagger him with that attack. Range is crazy. Oh, the stagger just saved my life. Whoa, that's crazy. That didn't kill me. Yep. So funny to get two homeward bones there. Because don't homeward bones take away your souls? Like, to give me an item while I'm being rinsed by two weird little brothers and be like, oh, if you want to return to a bonfire with none of your souls, here's an item to do that. And buddy, I am halfway to doing that. No item required. These brothers will provide that service to me absolutely free of charge. Huh? Oh. Keep your souls? Oh. You can tell I'm not a big item user. Whatever. lord. Oh. Dude, I am. Speaking of I'm super pumped for the new Donkey Kong. I gotta Switch too. I don't think I'm gonna put my... Dude. You are obsessed with me, man. But I didn't get Mario Kart because I'm a single man with no roommates. Not to brag. I'm curious if anybody has it here. Is there like... It looks like it finally might be a Mario Kart. The dark sign. It looks like it might finally be a Mario Kart with like some sort of... That's, you know, has a thing to do single player that's not just racing AI. But this guy's way even more poised than his brother. Alright. No. I'm starting to think... Okay, hold on. Just you. You and me, buddy. An honest gentleman's fight. Do your combo. Do your... Yeah. Alright. What is he doing? Why won't you just fight me one at a time? I know that's the opposite of how this game is. But... How about this? You ready for this? Go. Slide. Yes. Oh my! Great club. Ooh, what kind of... I am a big fan of a great club. In games. Oh, there's a bonfire here? Oh, it's over for those guys. Big item user. Fought the same boss 100 times. I think, oh, maybe this will help. Use it once and then do worse without the item. Yeah, that's my experience too. Or, oh! I thought he gave up. I thought he got back up the ladder. Yeah, I like that, or it's like the resins or whatever, and it's like, okay, so I have 3. And it's like, okay, so I'm going to have 3 fights in which one of them I get closer than I have to beating them, and then it's like, okay, well, now am I just going to go farm for a while? I might try out this Great Club, though. I'm a big Bonk fan. Oh, yeah, not so tough without your brother, are you? Oh, a little bit tougher ask. Now that we're one-on-one. Oh. A flawless victory. God damn it. Really? That did 44 damage. This sword has never done 44 damage in its life. Do I get his sword? Yes, I do. $24. Not going to be happening. 28. Even more not going to be happening. Do I have the dex for this? All right. Strength 24. So 16 is... I think I can two-hand it. What's your R2? I don't know. I'm kind of digging this. It's got a rain gap closing. I've sort of backed myself into a quality build a little bit here too. So I can hear the bubbling. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to wolf's blood. Okay. Now this is the actual poison swamp area, yeah. Do they? But I don't know if they'd added the thing where, like, if you roll, the bad news has a great boss. Do they, or is it only in Elden Ring where they do the thing where if you roll in the poison, it's like all over you? Early returns on this weapon. Good. Ragged mask. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's what I need. I've been looking for forms of... I mean, I hate covering up his beautiful noggin. But I've been looking for incredibly light pieces of armor. The swamp is providing. Alright, any bets on what that item is? I'm gonna bet it's a, like, moss clump. Worth it. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to use that on the big greatsword, or do I want to kind of mess around with some different items and see if there's a weapon I like better? Quite a bit of poison built up here. Cling to your yard times. Dude, Titanite shards everywhere. This does feel like it would have been a helpful place to be before going into the cathedral. Well, I meant to extinguish this flame. But how? I have no water powers. Give me that moss clump. Estus shard. My god. Okay. I am gonna stop assuming that items here are not useful. Okay, never mind. Some of them are useless. There's a couple rainbow stones. Is that an item? That's just a glinting enemy. Do we just get poison for a bit? Still building. Not perfect. Poisoned. Great. Well, the poison didn't kill me. Third level of the Covenant you can join here. Alright, well, we'll go fight that guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging this weapon. Spin slash. What's going on here? Oh, it's his move. It's his special move. I mean, there's no range on that, but So I want to upgrade this. Let's give it a little more of a test drive. One thing that would be nice that I do miss a bit is the like indicator of where your rooms are, your souls. See 'em. Not poisoned. Don't do that. Is it just a card? That's bad. Thanks. I also like the Great Club, but I can't use that without 28. So that's not, what was this, 24? So I just need a couple more strength levels. Is this way more? Oh, that's... Whoa, this thing is heavy. I mean, not that surprising, but... I mean, I can also, if I'm going to do that, I might as well be fully mid-weight. What's 75% of 50? I should be able to do this. But can I? 25% of 50 is 12.5, right? 12.5 times 3 is what? 37.5? That? Oh, that's a kind of beautiful little setup there. What I like about this is the sweeping R1 that's pretty quick. I mean, this thing is a strong contender, I'm going to tell you right now. Throw some Titanite on this bad boy. We're cooking, dude. I wish that I could have a moment to kind of... Dude. Oh, I'm fat rolling. Alright, 2 is a stagger. Thank God. God bless. Cracked red eye orb. My souls, please. I should not die with all these if possible. Big ask, but possible. Some bullshit in here. Sage's coal. That lets me... That'll let me infuse weapons with new stuff, right? But how do I put out these fires? That is the question at hand. No answers in chat yet. I'm not frustrated enough. Yeah. Reduces poison. Okay. Just in case of emergency. Flip flop, flip flop. Okay. That thing seems awful. Yeah, I knew it was gonna do something like this to me. It's a chiropractor. I've been attacked by the magical chiropractor. It looks like the Lamenters from Elden. What is this thing? Good lord, I hate it. You gotta fucking leave me alone, man. Don't do that. Again? You're just gonna fucking command throw me? I've been adjusted. Horrible. So far, I'm gonna say, in terms of just the like general enemy difficulty, I don't think the bosses are very hard in this so far. But I think general enemy difficulty, like day to day, you know, moment to moment, this is the hardest Souls game I've played. Like, there's way more just random dudes you run into that will absolutely destroy your shit. I think Elden Ring's bosses are harder. This dude respawns? You must be joking me. I was sure that was a one-off sort of fight. I can hear him slicing away like an asshole. I need all of you to fuck off. Oh, great. Just one moment is all I ask for. Of freedom. Of respite. Thank God. Oh, fuck off. Give me peace, but not in that way. Fuck. It's farmable because the death guys drop a thing comes from PvP to turn into Covenant to level it up. Oh, so you can earn stuff without PvP. Oh, the cracked red eye orb. This may be a homeward bound situation. This is where you get into the loop, because I don't want to fight the death guy again. Because I don't want to lose my souls. But if I don't fight him, then I am pursued endlessly by a bunch of fucking assholes. See, because this is where that's what that gets me. Whatever the fuck that is. Dude, I was not doing that. The kick killed me. Oh, I didn't use my Estus shard. I think we might throw some Titanites at this weapon.
Just wasn't he? Well, I'd heard one of the... you should know. Hardly a surprise.
$970 for 2 Titanite shards. This is already doing as much damage as the Greatsword plus 2 is.
Pretty, be careful.
That's pretty. That was gonna... 2,000.
Well, just good, wasn't he? Pretty, be careful.
Alright, so let's see if I can... Okay, fair and keep. We found it. I don't like it there. Oh, we found it. The Ultra Great Sword. That's the Berserk Sword. Guts' sword. Can I wear my hat? I don't think so. Very sad. But what if? Yes. Now we're cooking. Now I feel so free without all those souls. How's the fashion been this evening? Any runway ready fits? This is pretty runway ready. I mean, kind of a witch hunter, kind of summer witch hunter vibe, you know? A short inseam loincloth with a witch hunter up top. No, 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 you will not be doing that shit to me again. This... I didn't know that it would, but... I wonder if staggers based on damage, because... Yeah. His screams are fantastic. I think that upgrade that I just did... A rough worked in. I wish if I could get access to a rough. I think that upgrade increased the stagger potential because R1s weren't staggering him before, and now they are. And I know Dark Souls well enough not to ask for some sort of non-thoroughly opaque, stat system. But all right, let's try to do this dude without him just like jumping on my head and doing that. Yep, I shouldn't have even tried that. Chiropractor, he's doing the ring dinger on me. He does it, that's so fucked. Like, throw a goddamn cooldown on that. Good Christ. He's just spamming. It's like fighting fucking Zangief, dude. He's lariating my ass. That doesn't stagger. I knew it. Professional level zoning there. Don't do the red. That stun locked me, which was annoying. Thank God. Thank God we traded. Not to backseat, but have you considered dodging it? Strong first-time chat from Ozra. Strong first-time chat. Coming in with an antagonistic energy. I have considered dodging it. I didn't really know that they would just stack it one on the other. Guards, mods, seize him. Don't really seize him. It also takes him so much further than you think. You gotta drop, I say, minimum 5 deaths to the same enemy before you can drop the have you considered in chat. I think that's the baseline. That's gonna be the rules. I gotta really be banging my head against the wall before we can pop off with the have you considered. I want that item, but it will result in death for me, most likely. I guess I get a homeward bone if I'm in dire straits. No, 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 no. Good. Good. The speed I wanted. This is gonna be like a moss clump. Yep. Not worth it in the least. What if you left me alone? What if you fucked off? Imagine the possibilities if you fucked off. I think I die from poison here, so maybe I just homeward bone. Dynite. Unless there's maybe a shortcut soon. I do have the purple moss clump. We are homeward bone locked and loaded. Oh, I think I know what the boss of this area is. Oh, another one of those guys? Tell you what I'm gonna be doing. Gonna be slamming the damn homeward bone.
artist, wasn't he?
Let's get cooking.
Pretty be careful.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then taken.
Let's see, can I get... I need my equip load to go up so thoroughly badly, dude. And so, the return on investment is so poor too. I guess it gives me defense.
Farewell, Ashen.
I can get at least 2 levels out of this.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then taken now.
Do. 5228. What do I want here? I just can't. The value here is so poor. Least favorite FromSoft builds. Like, for me to play, I mean, least favorite is Magic. I'm not gonna, I don't want to kick off that whole debate,
Farewell,
but
Ashen One.
I just don't find it very engaging. So, don't like Magic, don't like ranged. Then from there, it's kind of like, I don't mind stuff as much. I generally don't like, slower, heavier hitting than like, because it just also doesn't feel as like fun and engaging to me if it's a weapon where you're mashing. Like, I've done like claw builds and stuff and bleed builds, and they're fun, but they're not like, I get more bored with them than when it's like a, more like large damage, slow wind up sort of thing. But I don't like mind decks built at all. And then I generally don't like tanky. Like, I don't even know if they're turtley. I don't use shields. I don't like turtley builds at all. That's just like not fun to me. Which I think are like, it kind of depends on the game if those are even viable or even a thing. Whoa. Lucky there. Come on. Yeah, but generally, like, oh, I actually got his drops. Yeah, magic and ranged I've just never had an interest in. Incantations, like, Elden Ring I did incantations as well. Like, pyromancy's a little more fun, but like, really, because I feel like the magic experience of just like endless kiting and then doing like, somebody just like, oh, like, waving the wand, like, doo-loo, 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 running around an arena, that does not. Everything but the hand from him. The hand being like the grab. What's the dark sword situation here? Straight sword. CD. I have the attributes for it, but I just want to see it. I feel like his was way longer than that. that is cool. Yeah, I know. I also wish that the shield thing. I also wish that there is a way for a weapon to just automatically be two-handed instead of having to turn it on each time. Time to get my shit adjusted again. Please no poison. See, the spamming it 3 times is crazy. Because he does it, and then I try to heal, and he just spams it again. Here he comes from behind. It's like truly fuck off. Fucking Lord. Wow, I have never seen that many. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it. It's like, I don't know if I'm just, the distance I like to be from him is his fucking go button for using that move, but it's like, it truly feels like I'm not good at, I mean, like, I feel like I'm okay at fighting games, but I'm not, obviously. I don't have, like, fighting games that I put time into. So I was fucking around with Street Fighter when the newer one came out. And it feels like when you were fighting like a good Zangief or something, where it's just like you can't go near them, or they're just gonna like command grab you over and over and over. Should I just Homeward Bone again? I mean, that's good. That's top quality content if I've ever heard of it. Because I know one of these fucking guys is over here. Yeah. And he's like a different one too. A different and worse kind. Not worth it. Okay, he's getting hurt by something. How's your eyesight, sir? Hello, carving.
Welcome, speak very well. Then take no.
Just ditch all our souls so that I don't have the fear of God in me.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I still don't have undead bone shards at all, right? I do. So this is a kindled bonfire. I am not looking to kindle any other ones, so. But I do get. What is kindling? It gives you like extra charges, right? When you rest there? Is there a quicker way? Let's go that way. Unless that's the way I came from. Ooh, an item. Doo-doo-doo. Just enjoying my poisoned status. Chilling. Oh, also, I'm gonna upload today after this. Why not just simply? Why not simply rest of the night? After this, I'm gonna upload. I'll be putting on YouTube the like the last plays, if anybody hasn't seen all of them. So you'll be able to watch them. Also, in case, you know, perhaps you find my voice soothing and it will lull you to sleep. Because I'm a big speedrun sleep watcher. Not that this is speedrun, quite the opposite. I'm a big stream to sleep watcher. And figure why not offer that. There's a couple. Good friend Jake. Yep, you're also a sleep stream watcher. Who are your go-to sleep, lull you to sleep streamers? Which is not an insult, to be clear. The staggering, like, can you leave me alone? This is the classic Dark Souls experience. Or does Burn Undead Bone? Oh, it's a Nessus class +1. So it's just, it is better healing now. The classic Dark Souls experience where I have like a hard time with a different enemy. The one that I'm like, oh, that one's done, you know, no problem. Then I'm like, oh, suddenly, it's presenting a problem. I think I don't have to go to that island and Bone Shards are plus. Libby Watson stream. I know them from like, you know, like social media a little bit, but I don't think I knew that they streamed. And I think that she does comedy in New York. I'm not sure if I've seen it. Oh god. My love for items is just incorrigible. And this is gonna be moss. There's no need to do this. Never mind. Dude, we might be going berserk mode. I need to read Berserk, man. I've tried to watch, I have on DVD that I purchased, because I don't know how to torrent anything. The Berserk, like the one movie series that people say is a pretty good version of it. The like 3-parter. And I've watched a bit of it, but I've never finished it. Libtron, journalist in LA, and she streams. Who am I thinking of? I'm getting her mixed up with somebody. I'm a big ZFG, great classic sleep stream. Do I have any purple moss? I feel like I do. Livy, who got rizzed up by Baby Grunk? Rizzed up by Baby Grunk? Perhaps. Alright, I think we're about to find out what this guy's deal with is. What this guy's deal is, unfortunately. Okay, it's just... Oh, low health, okay. Extinguish 3 flames, open the door to Wolf's Blood. Yes, you told me that already. Long arm and a spear. This guy's deal is knife. Extinguish 3 flames does mean... I mean, I have to think they mean literal flames. But could it mean 3 lives on this island? We're going full speed at this guy. Hello. You want to be told if you're missing something. Only if it's a shortcut or bonfire. Or if it becomes... Everyone in chat is like, I'm going to die if you keep missing this. Oh, hello. Extinguished. But that's only one flame. I don't deserve the wolf's blood yet. A lot of Night Rain, but a few days where you and I were both streaming Dark Souls 3 and I was just flipping through both streams. I should play Night Rain. I heard they nerfed it so that solo is like a functional mode of the game instead of like impossible. That was so obnoxious that you have to play 1 or 3 people. Because it's kind of hard to get 3 people. It's infinitely easier to get 2 people together than 3 people. Extinguished. Alright, let's see. That would be the next one. I don't think I missed any. Off we go. Let me see the gut sword. 2810. Yeah, even double two-handing. I mean, I think I'm going to be leaning into strength anyway, so we'll just put that on the back burner for now, you know? Though I don't love that moveset overly. The big sweeper. It's bizarre. I mean, yeah, I'd a miniature rant about it with somebody where I was like, Dark Souls is supposed to be very difficult, that's the thing, I get it, Miyazaki, yes, do your thing. But like, it would be nice if the difficulty at least started once you enter the game. Like, don't make the difficulty in the game center around me not being able to play it. Feels like that almost. It's like, I finally made a way to make opening the game opaque and confusing. Finally. People will have to open a wiki before even launching it. Poison is not that bad in this game, though. I mean, I'm sure there's like the toxic version. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Well, this can't. But poison is like not nearly as much of a death sentence as it feels like in other games. I've also just generally not found poison swamps to be as annoying as I think other people have. Scarlet Rot was pretty bad. Ooh, mysterious. But yeah, I own Night Rain, but I haven't even booted it up. Which is annoying too. I would have if I bought, I made the mistake too of like, of course, I bought it on PlayStation because I prefer, my general rule is like, if I'm going to be doing a game like quote unquote competitively or FPSs, I like them on PC, but like controller, chill games, there's got to be a bonfire around here, I feel like. They can't be making me do this. But I don't want to deal with that, dude. Then I get them on PlayStation so I can play them on my TV. And of course, then I had found people that were like, well, we have PC. And I was like, I'm not buying it again. And if I bought it on Steam, I would have done the refund. But I did not. But it is making me think that maybe Oh, it's this version of this guy, my least favorite. What? That I think maybe for now, like for stuff like that, like I might buy it on Steam first, and then just so that it, you know, if I buy it on PlayStation and it turns out more people I know have Steam, then I'm fucked. But if I buy it on Steam and then turns out more people I know have PlayStation, then I can always refund it. Steam refund is fucking sick. Like that's, it's crazy that something like that exists in such a consumer negative like a kind of a world that is so insanely toxic to consumers as it is right now. Oh hell fucking no, dude. I know your deal and you will not be interacting with me at all if I had anything to say about it. What was the WoW to? Steam refund is goaty. It's crazy. Like, and you can't hope for it for in anything else because there's just like no way that they would do that. I was reading a piece about just refunds in general, even not even just refunds, but like things that in which, you know, the stated goal is to help the person, like insurance and customer support, things like that. And how there's a lot of calculated what they're called sludge. Oh, fuck this, man. These guys? Yeah, we're not gonna do a death blight. Is this at least not curse like DS1? Can I hope for that? I mean, they just very calculated make that their systems is like labyrinthine and difficult as possible because they know that that means that they get, you know, you're less likely to pay out even for something that is, you know, the exact reasoning that anyone would opt into whatever you're providing. It's not as bad, but it's insta-death. Insta-death, annoying, okay. Curse, dude, I had to restart a playthrough of Dark Souls 1 because I'd gotten, the lady who sells, at least in the beginning, the lady who sells the purging stones for curse, she's like a zombie, right? Behind like a, how far does this reach? She's like a zombie behind a metal grate, and what I think reasonably assumed that she was an enemy and attacked her and killed her. And then I got cursed and I couldn't uncurse myself and I just fucking reset. How do I get up there? I think I come out of the other end. Not to be gross. Oh, there's one of these beasts. Undead shop keep you way earlier, but you unlock her area later. Yeah, I just attacked her because she was like a zombie and like was shoving her arms through the holes in the grate. And so like that's not very friendly behavior to me. So I was like, I'm gonna attack you. Nope, get none of them. I mean, we don't have to do this. You can buy the purging stones from another guy, but I hadn't gotten there yet. I think I just was having to fight the bell gargoyles over and over with half health, and I was like, this is horrible. An item. I have no idea where I am. Oh, it's not an item, it's just something disgusting. Oh, it's both. I'm already poisoned. What do you get? What are you gonna do to me that this area has already done to me? Oh shit. Okay, very worth it. I feel like it should be bonfire clock here. I feel like we should be coming up on bonfire clock shortly. Maybe not. Yeah, fuck off, fuck off. Poison. What else is new? There are a lot of you. Estes soup. I mean, I'll take it. That does feel like a rare apology. Wolf's blood swordgrass. It's like a one-time use item to make something more effective against. I think I know what the next boss is. Proves a watchdog of Farron has met their duty. Okay. Covenant leveling item. Don't think you missed it. Haven't found the bonfire in the middle of this area. Oh well. It's not the most. Leave me alone. You and your magic pixel. Clump, 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 clump. Ugh. Look at those thighs, dude. Who's gonna knock me off here? Somebody in that doorway waiting to punt me. Fucking Johnny Hacker coming blazing through that doorway to fire me off the edge of this building. Ooh. No, 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 no. I really only have the... That's just a corpse. I really only have the one Twinkling Titanite weapon so far. The turning boss souls into weapons, is that a thing? When do I receive access? What's up? Zach Oyama, everybody! Very funny. That's the most sarcastic way I could say that, but I mean it. What's going on, dude? How are you? How's the bebe? TBS. TBS very funny. That's what I always say. Is it a guy? A prey. Boss also wants to find the magic item that the pig... That's some classic nerd shit, dude. The kind of shit that I would, if I was saying that to somebody at a bar and somebody was near me, I'd be like, under my breath, I'd be like, oh, that's the magic item that the Pygmy King needs? It's like... Legion etiquette. I mean, this is sick. I'll join this covenant. Did I just give my Estus flask? Watchdogs of Farron. Alright. Proof of the covenant. I have some sword grass. You can have that. And my allegiance is deepened. The guy who actually showed up in Yard having to hunt down and kill, I can't remember his name. He's a Firelink. Okay. I have no more Wolf's Blood Swordgrass for you. Oh, my poison ward. Oh, and good God, a bonfire. 29 more for my favorite weapon. What are you playing these days, Zach Oyama? Are you a Marvel Rivals man? I probably should use my souls. First I want to see where this goes. This goes up or down? Elden Ring Night Rain? On what platform? PC. I knew it. I bought it on PlayStation like a fool and an idiot. Nobody has it on PlayStation. I'm fucked. Maybe I just bite the bullet and buy it on PC. Because I haven't even gotten to open the damn thing yet. Wish it was crossplay. I mean, reasonable games often don't have crossplay, so I can't in good faith ever have imagined that a Dark Souls game would be. See, here's a question. Are you not soloing it, are you? Not that I don't think you could. I believe in you. But it seems to be a pretty miserable way to handle it. Can I? Nope. Oh my god. Oh, is this the item that I saw earlier? No. Weirdly, mostly my intro to Souls games. That is pretty weird, because I think the mechanics are different. Because you have, like, builds, right? Isn't it like a roguelike of some kind, also? I'm gonna go spend my souls. Look at my guy. Not to make this a sexual stream. That is beautiful. Yes. And here's my other, because I'm very annoyed that it's either 1 or 3 people, because that's just like very annoying. But I feel like even if you are lucky enough to have a 3-person squad for Night Rain, like, that probably also just limits nights you can play it. I bet you probably have times that you would want to play, but only 2 people, like the 3rd person can't play that night. And you're just boned, right? 3 relics, you begin, then find stuff like Fortnite or whatever. Okay, let's look for the Pygmy King.
Ah, well, you're not. Gives me a bit weird, don't you?
That's just one of their weird laughing NPCs. What's that tweet or whatever about Dark Souls NPCs? Is like, do you happen to know the score of the football game? Never mind, it's all fruitless, I suppose. Fog. With 1 random. There's matchmaking? Yeah, I'm not. I've had enough matchmaking from Marvel Rivals. Don't need more of that in my life.
Welcome, host. Speak very well. Then touch. Take note.
I think there's any chat either.
Farewell, Ash.
The wolf, did I just tune out and I did light 3, I only extinguished 2 flames, right? This is sick. Look at those chompers. Maybe I don't have it on. That's probably for the best. This is gonna sound crazy. And very condescending, I suppose, in a way. But, like, I don't know if you... Okay, so it's right there. I can hop over there and light that... unlight that sucker. Dude, like, matchmaking with, like, voice chat on? Like, I play Marvel Rivals, and that has matchmaking, but I have voice chat off. I don't even enter it. For a variety of reasons, but... Like, even just the text chat that people put in there. Like... Again, I realize this sounds like a really shitty thing to say, and I don't disagree. But, like, so many people are just, like, mentally weak. Like, it's kind of crazy to me. Like, you just get exposed to, like, how quickly people turn on each other. I don't really want to deal with this guy. Oh, you need to find a bonfire to extinguish? Cool. We'll just put you in an area with a thick canopy of trees that you can't see through. I mean, this is gonna be a nightmare. It's probably up there. Alright, this guy's chill. Game chat is notoriously bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty crazy. Damn, for a big boy, you got no health. Whoa! Okay. Fair play. Fair enough. Guess you don't need that much health. As a species, we really need to go back to praying to large statues of animals. Shire of the good boy. There every day playing. Yeah, we were talking about this in the podcast recently. That it's just like, it's just cool. You know, it's a hard. We were talking about how it would be a hard sell if the Christians happened upon the Vikings and they were like, "Hey, you should check out our God." And they're like, what do they look like? And they were like, no one knows. And they're just kind of an amorphous being. And then the Vikings are like, well, ours like have hammers and like they're wolves. There's a wolf that eats the sun and moon. And they'd be like, yeah, we don't have that. It's just kind of like a guy who's mad at you. And they'd be like, yeah, I think we're gonna stick with what we've got. I think we're gonna kind of hold pat with what we've got already. Hard sell. I used to play Overwatch with everything muted to turn on. Yeah, I played a shit. My amount of hours in Overwatch, I don't even want to say or look up. And it's bad enough that even if I wanted to look them up, I'd have to look at my multiple accounts that I had and across the multiple accounts for different roles and stuff. But Overwatch is terrible now. That's why I've been liking Rivals, because at first Rivals was like kind of scratching the itch, because I like to tank, and there's really no equivalent. Nameless Knight. There's really no equivalent for like tank in that sort of game. I've been called every slur in the book in Overwatch. Yeah, they're really angry 14-year-olds. And I don't like Rivals, I think is kind of, I do think that don't be doing this shit to me, man. I was gonna fight you, but not if you're gonna do that. I'm just not gonna participate in like skull-based magics. I don't want, and you probably can't fit up this staircase. Okay, you can. Alright, good for you. There's two of you? Lack of confidence here. I will resume my thoughts once I get away from this nightmare. Which will be difficult because I can't. Out of sight, out of mind. Just kite you through narrow trees. Oh hey, I'm back at the beginning. Maybe I'm immune to game chat because of the call for MW2 lobbies decades ago. Yeah, I mean I played a lot of Halo when I was younger, like Halo 2 online. But Call of Duty's bad, but it's, I don't know, but yeah, like the people are just like very mentally weak and like also very, the Dunning-Kruger effect or whatever, which I think is an effect that's like, I was reading, it's not exactly what people think it is, but it's crazy because the people who are like I'll never understand people who are like desperate. Fuck these guys, dude. I kind of got to dial in, I think. I also kind of got to stream. Walk my dog. But people who are desperate to win games. Because they're like, I need to get out of whatever rank. I'm desperate. And then every game they like get super toxic and flame everybody, and it's like, or they literally throw or leave, and it's like, do you not understand basic math of like, if you want to rank up, you need to have a positive win rate. You need to be winning, you know, probably at least 60% of your games to be ranking up with any regularity. And if you are doing this shit where you're gonna lose 1 game out of 10 because you are, you know, tilting everyone, or literally if you're quitting 1 out of every 10 games, you have made it mathematically impossible for you to rank up. And then they're like still mad about it. Rivals, I do think, is maybe a little worse because, like, no, I mean, I'm gonna say no shade, but it is like, because it's Marvel, I think it has a younger fan base, and also the characters have like natural. I have no fucking idea where I'm supposed to go. I want to go up here so I can see the towers, but then I have to fight those terrible men. So, like, I think there's also, like, you know, the characters, people have certain favorite characters regardless of the gameplay. So, like, it's even harder to get someone to switch because it's not just like Overwatch where they're like, this is my character. I want to play, you know, Pharah. I want to play Junkrat or whatever. It's like double that because they're like, this is the character that I spend the most time on and I want to play, I like playing. Also, he's my favorite superhero. So, you know. Okay, finally. Thank you. The other thing, Spider-Man is it's funny how much they map onto this. Because immediately, like, I was playing with people, and I just started playing it, and I very quickly was like, oh, Spider-Man's Genji. And they were like, yeah. And I didn't mean in terms of the abilities. I was like, Spider-Man's Genji in that it's like somebody who is convinced they're carrying the team, and then because the biggest also people like I guess there's no good way to like convince them, but so many of the DPS in Overwatch and in Marvel Rivals, I'm like, I think you guys just want to play deathmatch. Like, there is a deathmatch mode. I think that's what you want to play. Because you don't actually want the depth that a hero-based team objective game is bringing. Like, that's not what you want out of this. But you insist on fucking not this guy. You insist on, like, slamming your head into a game format that just is, like, does not provide what you want it to be providing. Thank God he didn't grab it. Oh, hey! I can strengthen my covenant. You know, like, it's like Call of Duty or whatever, where, like, yeah, there's capture the flag in Call of Duty, but it's not like, you know. But because there's things that, like, because most DPS, especially, I mean, I've been leveling up. Like, I just started in competitive because I just hit the levels, so I've been kind of just lightly grinding and moving up through the levels of the ranks. So I'm still low rank, and DPS especially, but really everybody, they don't know why they're doing things, and they don't know what they should be doing. And it's probably over talked about to be like, KD isn't everything. And I don't think it's not like KD isn't important. Like, if you're if you're doing really bad, it probably doesn't, you can't be like, no, because I'm providing, it's other stuff. But contextual awareness and game sense is like really low, and it's difficult. Like, the biggest thing is why they gotta guard a guy? Why they gotta have guards here? The biggest one I see that's like and it's stuff that people won't like, you know, it's crazy that people will spend like fucking 2 hours a day in an aim trainer, but they won't look at the kill feed. Like, dude, you know, like one of these will help much more than, because the big one, like Spider-Man especially, whatever, is the whole team is dead, the point is lost, and then they'll ult and they'll kill 4 or 5. And then they're like, I got a 4K, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're throwing. I killed 4 and we still lost. And I was like, no, we actually lost before you killed 4. And you using an ultimate to kill 4 was like really unhelpful. Or a lot of cleanup kills like that. Oh god. Your reach, sir. I applaud it. Target priority. Like just shooting tanks that are never gonna die because they're being healed. I saw the bonfire. I just have to deal with this bridge of 3 men. Oh my. Just shooting tanks endlessly while they're being healed up. And also not realizing that it's like, I keep shooting these tanks and they never die, and it's like, yeah, that's literally their job. Like, that's why tanks exist. If everybody is shooting me and I'm not dying, I'm doing a great job as tank. Just a lot of weird shit, man. So big one in Siege. Dudes have a big 1v1 fight with someone in a corridor while the opposing team plants the objective. Yeah, it's... I don't know why people are so convinced that this is the game for them. You know what I mean? I don't know why they're like, this is... I'm like, I don't think you want to play this game, dude. I think you just like... Dude, my covenant is... my allegiance is increasing at record levels here. Who's snorting and snarfing? But yeah, there's a lot of like misunderstanding, and then people get mad because you're not playing the way that they think you should play, but they're wrong. I had one last night where I think I'm gonna end stream after this. I gotta take my dog out, but. I mean, I could play some Marvel Rivals on stream, some secret Dota thing. They might be. I just don't like MOBAs. I don't like that. Like, I need it to be. It's too removed from. Do I have enough souls to do anything? Not really. But I was playing last night, and I think right now I'm in like gold 2. And it's also like, it's kind of like, again, not to be toxic to people, it's crazy to people. Like when I was leveling up from bronze or whatever, there were people in bronze who were like, I'm stuck in bronze, I can't get out of bronze. And I was like, how can you be stuck in this? Like, because at the lower levels, you like, there's like a thing that makes you not lose points when you lose every other game. And it's like, you have to have like a 30% win rate to not be getting out of here. But, and there was like a dude who was playing DPS, and this is like the biggest, it was in Overwatch, it's in Rivals too, and it drives me insane, is he was playing Hela, which for anybody that doesn't play, it's just a long range, not sniper, but like mid to long range, heavy damage, like single shot thing. And he wouldn't stop complaining. He was literally like 0 kills, like 10 deaths. And he kept complaining that he didn't have a shield to stand behind. Because I was playing Hulk and somebody else we didn't have a shield tank. I was solo tanking also, of course. So I was like in no mood. Was Hulk as a solo tank the best play? Maybe not, but I've been solo tanking all night, so whatever. But he kept complaining that he didn't have a shield to stand behind. And he was like, I don't have any kills because I don't have a shield to stand behind and shoot from. And I was like, that's not ever a good... that's not what shields on shield tanks are really for. Like, it's not to stand out in the open while someone stands behind the shield and shoots, because that doesn't work. The shield, like, you're just gonna burn your shield. You get maybe like 2-3 seconds of shots, and then the shield breaks, and then you're like double. Your tank is fucked because they can just push, and you know you got to run back. I was like, what you should be doing is playing high ground and playing natural cover to keep yourself safe. And shield tanks have shields so that they can use that shield to push forward without taking too much damage and take space for your team. To get from... They use shield, like, to push from natural cover to natural cover. To get from one safe corner to another, they use the shield to cross that gap. Like, even tanks with shields, you should be using natural cover mostly, because otherwise you're just burning through your shield and you won't have it for ults, you won't have it to block important stuff. And the dude in chat was just like, buddy, reread what you just read and then swap off tank. And I was like, I'm just not wrong, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And then he switched, and I switched to Hela. And I switched to Hela. We did not have a shield tank. And immediately went like 17-2 or whatever, because I just like play corners and high ground. But yeah, it was a big, because it like, I used to play I was like a Reinhardt main in Overwatch, and that was at low ranks. People want you to stand in the middle of the, like, just stand there with the shield bot so that they can miss from behind it. Like, it was crazy, man. But so it's just the thing. It's just like, that's why I mute or whatever, but yeah, or just kill feeds. Like, I don't know. I ran out of steam on this complaint and just kind of made myself frustrated again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think people want to play the game they think they want to play. Like, or staggering, or just fighting endlessly on point. Like, people stalling out point when the other team has control, and it's like, we're gaining literally nothing from this. We're trying to stall for their control of the point. Like, what are we doing? So, you know, that's how it be, truly, sometimes. Yeah, I was saying maybe I'll stream Rivals at some point. I feel like it's just a game that's not, like, fun to watch if you don't know what's happening, and even if you do know what's happening, it can be tough. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here for today. I haven't figured out a good third day of the week to stream. Have not figured out a good third day of the week to stream, but I would like to find one. So maybe that'll be coming up. I'll try to find somebody to raid from here. Hey, 100 bits from Prufstein. Thank you very much. Let's see, what streamers that I know and like are live. Okay, God, this is... Oh, Aqua FPS. Aqua FPS, very funny streamer. Very much enjoy. So let's see that. I gotta figure out how to raid somebody. I don't know if I can do it with text commands, which is what I'd probably prefer, but... Let's see... Raid. How do I? Raid... Aqua FPS. Okay, cool. That'll work. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm gonna raid them and why will it say... It says invalid username, but I don't know why. It is a valid username. I can tell you that. Let's see. What the heck? We're doing this in real time, dude. I'm like, how to do this? Oh, does it not have the at? That probably is what the deal is. Nice. See ya.